If you've read my book, Survive a Shooting, or you've attended one of my active shooter response classes or presentations, you've heard me speak or write about Mike Day, the Navy SEAL who in April of 2007 was shot 27 times. He killed the terrorist that shot him, made it to medical attention, and survived. He then wrote a book about the incident and the recovery called Perfectly Wounded. Unfortunately, while the terrorists couldn't kill him with 27 bullets, Mike Day committed suicide this week. I learned about it yesterday. And I just want to say I hope he rests in peace and his friends and family can find peace with his passing. Welcome to Coffee with Alain this morning. I want to talk a little bit about Mike Day and a quote that I found, after the incident. It's sort of amazing that the quote came up today after just learning about Mike yesterday. Good morning, Jay. Appreciate you being here. Yes, it definitely is sad, Jay, that, a hero like that who served our country made the ultimate sacrifice. Could you imagine being shot 27 times and the recovery from that took a long time, and obviously he had post-traumatic stress disorder and still things going on because of that. And I don't know all the facts. I don't know if anybody does, and they're not out public, and I don't even think they should be out public of why he committed suicide. But it definitely is sad that he did, and it shows that we need to do a better job at helping those that have sacrificed for our country and for others. Mike is a notable military veteran suicide because of his story that has been on news and all over the internet, and then the book Perfectly Wounded, so people know of him. And so his suicide is more impactful. We know about it, but the sad truth is there are so many veterans committing suicide, and we just need to do a better job at helping those individuals that have sacrificed to serve our country. And this goes toward not just military veterans. We have law enforcement officers and other servants that have served our communities and our country in different capacities with high stress jobs. Firefighters, first responders of any type, law enforcement, firefighters, other first responders, that have committed suicide as well. And we need to help all of these individuals that are sacrificing and doing things to help others, but the trauma that occurs and the post-traumatic stress disorder, which is real, and it happens to these individuals because of what they're doing to help others, we need to help them better. Dixon says, rest in peace, CPO Day. Jay says, big time. Yes, we need to help these other individuals. It's just something that we need to do a better job. And I understand it's difficult because a lot of times they won't share some of these feelings and some of this with others because first responders, veterans, we're not supposed to share. We don't do that. We help others, we serve, we do our jobs. We don't talk about things that are bothering us. I understand that mentality 100%. I have some of it myself. I think all of us that have served in the military or other first responder type positions have some of that inside us that, we do the job, we do our duty, we block out those feelings, we don't share that with others of what's bothering us. And so sometimes it can be difficult to get through and learn of the troubles that some of these people are experiencing, and then it's too late. It's too late once somebody has killed themselves. So we need to put some resources, and we have resources, but we need more resources. We need to do everything we can to help these people that are sacrificing and serving their country and their communities in these high stress, dangerous type positions, and the toll that it's taking on them. So we need to do that. And I thought it was fortuitous that this morning in my day planner, which has a quote every morning, I learned about Mike Day yesterday. I posted about it this morning. But this was a quote that I read right after posting about Mike Day on my Facebook page. And the quote is, "If a friend is in trouble, don't annoy him by asking if there is anything you can do. Think up something appropriate and do it." Edgar Watson Howe. I don't know Edgar Watson Howe, but I love that quote. And I think that's something all of us can do. If we see a friend in trouble, figure out what you can do to help and just do it. Because so often, if we ask, is there anything we can do, anything I can do to help? You're going to get, no, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. They're not going to tell you, they're not going to share something. So if we can figure out something appropriate that will help that individual, just do it. And the people will be grateful that we do. When you get help like that, you're going to be grateful for it. And they'll express that gratitude in different ways. Some of them might even express the gratitude with resentment. Why did you help me? I didn't ask for this. But deep down inside, they're going to be grateful that somebody helped. And it might just make a difference in somebody's life that you never know how big of a difference it would make. So that's just, I thought, a great quote to share this morning, especially after learning about the suicide yesterday when I learned about that. We need to help our friends, and don't just ask them, "Hey, can I help you?" "No, I'm fine." "Oh, okay." No, figure out what they need. Figure out what you can do to help and just do it. You'll feel better. They'll be better, and we can make a difference that way. That's what I wanted to share this morning. Remember, on Friday, I'm going to have a couple special guests. Plan to have Nick Hughes and Jason Brick with me, and we're going to be talking about active shooter response and keeping schools and other locations safe. So I hope for sure that you join me on Friday for that and spread that around. Let people know, especially those that may work in schools or places where they need help making their locations more safe. But then I hope you join me every day with Coffee for Alain. And I appreciate everybody that comes on, comments, shares, and help get this show passed around to more people. With that, have a fantastic day. Stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow.